Hi, in this slide we see sort of pictures of one distributor doing supply chain math, line item profit analytics work over a several year period of time. In the base year, within this red line, we see that they're doing right here about $500,000 in operating profit. Let me get my pen working here. With about almost 3,000 active accounts. The very next year, you can see that the long red tail has become a shorter yellow tail. And that would suggest that probably what they've done is taken some of these losers and put them over here by turning losers into winners and getting more volume. That shortened the tail, increased profit, sales and profitability. So the next year, the tail ends at about $1.5 million. So that is a triple. They've tripled their profits in 1 year's time. Notice that there's been attrition accounts because they put in a wholesale minnow program, and I guess 100 or so guys basically disappeared. Maybe they paralyzed the competition. Maybe they went and bought the stuff at Home Depot or Walmart or someplace, Costco. The next year, keep chipping away. You'll notice that the tail gets a little bit shorter. It doesn't mean that there might be new customers that sort of used to be here that came over here. I mean, the world is very dynamic, but by working away, pulling the weeds and planting seeds and so forth, this tail continues to shrink, and as it shrinks, they're going over here becoming more profitable. Also, this reflects over here getting more business from core customers by going out and taking them to the next level and getting a bigger share and cracking some target accounts. But you'll notice again that the number of active accounts shrunk again. Drop off by another 50 or 60, and it's coming out of here. These are a lot of little guys that do not much, but and they just leave. So now the guy's up to 2.5 million. So in 24 months, they have quintupled their operating profit. Now, where is this all growing to? I can imagine at some point that this curve is going to go a little higher, and eventually it's going to level off, and there'll be no tail, or just a tiny little tail. And what some people find is if they do a one-time customer profitability analysis ranking report and they go out and they turn around a few losers, weed some minnows, but keep going back to we'll pay all the salespeople incentives, spiffs, commission on margin dollar, go get volume to any and all people, all the little minnows come back, all the losers start to sneak back into the portfolio. You have got to have an ongoing preventative. As I look at each account, I'm asking now, is this a net profitability possibility? If I'm not sure, let's do some business. But watch, and if it becomes net profitable, we'll step in and do something, shape them up or ship them out in a way. So eventually we're going to harvest all the gold that can be had in the supply chain math. And truly, even sales will level out because if we have 50 to 80% of the profit pool of different target niches of customers, at some point, that's it. Now we're throwing off enormous profits, enormous free cash flow, and probably the best thing to do is not open up a new location, a world with too much capacity, but go buy a guy who is all caught up in old-fashioned thinking and volume, and they've got a big old honking business that's got incredible inherent profitability. It's just that they can't get at it because they're using financial management tools and thinking and incentives and so forth. So that's an example of the upside dynamics. So once you can get this and understand it, then you get very greedy and you start to think, I want this. I don't want to sort of hold on to what I have and not change because I'm afraid I'm going to lose $1 of minnow margin dollar, which costs me $2 of variable activity cost type of thing. So there's a picture in 1,000 words. And the next slide will actually put this in a mathematical table, which may also help us to understand it a little bit better. Thank you.